Hello, how you going? I skipped the intro on this one. So what I've done today is I've just mounted the first set of front control arms. I really like the way I've done it is because I have full adjustment. So basically I can, pretty sure that's caster angle. I can set my caster angle positive or negative, whether obviously I'll do it the way that I'm supposed to do it. These aren't the Heim joints that I'm going to be using. I've got better ones coming, chrome moly ones. So as you can see, I left the brackets really big so that I'll just make up spacers, and I'll get the perfect position that I want. And in the future, when we want to change the angles to increase performance, whether or not we have to, we can just replace the spacers, and there you go. We have full adjustability of the front suspension. And also, don't forget that we have the adjustment on the Heim joints as well. So we have an inch of adjustment this way on both arms, and we have half an inch, or actually wait up. We have an inch and a half of adjustment this way, and an inch of adjustment this way. Also, not to mention that the top control arm is half an inch shorter than the bottom control arm. So I think I've taken in account all the directions of adjustment that we need. The rear I didn't add any. Obviously I didn't put any adjustment in the rear because there's no need for it. We just need it to be there and not move. But the front needs to be adjustable, because the rear is the way it is stock, and since this is custom made, I wanted to kind of have that adjustability in case I did make it wrong, right? Alright, so I just need to go ahead and get 2 more brackets to make 4 more of these, and then I can finish off for today. Okay, there you have it. So both sides, the brackets are tacked in. What I forgot to mention is these holes all line up with each other, which is the most important thing. Even though this bracket is a bit tilted upwards and this one's tilted downwards, they all line up and they're all perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it's close enough. It's very close if I measure it. So next step is I'm going to mount the hubs onto this end, And the good thing is I actually got the Heim joints just now that I'm going to be using. So this Heim joint I'll be using for the steering, so that'll be on this end, and then this Heim joint I'll be using for these ends here. Awesome. Yeah, what else? And after I mount the hubs, I'll have to start on the rear kind of axle assembly with the chain, and once I put that in, then we will put the motorbike on the table, and we'll roughly mount where the engine will go. And then at that stage, I think I will paint everything, well, fully weld everything, and then paint. Once we have the rear assembly, the bike on there, then I'll fully weld everything and paint, because I don't want to. The reason I don't want to weld these in is if I put the hubs in and then I have to modify, you know, if I have to move these down to kind of lower that clearance, or bring these two arms together, I don't want to have to cut full welds, so that's why I've left it all like that. I'm really happy with it, the way it's come out. Thanks for watching.